What keeps most people broke isn't a lack of intelligence, it's ignorance. Ignorance of how money works and how small habits quietly shape your entire financial future. We live in a world that makes overspending effortless. Credit is pushed everywhere. Debt is normalized. Entire platforms exist to get you to buy things you don't need. And when you do, especially on credit, you're trading your future for short-term comfort. Every dollar of debt is a piece of your future owned by someone else. You can have money and still have no independence. The most powerful habit you can build is treating saving like an expense, just as mandatory as rent or food. Automate it. Every paycheck, even if it's only $20 or $50, move it into savings before you touch anything else. Automation removes willpower, and willpower always fails eventually. Because life will test you. Job loss, illness, recessions, relationship breakdowns. One of them will happen, it's guaranteed. And when it does, your savings will matter more than anything you ever bought. If you're thinking, what's the point? I can barely pay my bills. Hear this clearly. Your ability to build stability and independence is still within your control. Wealth isn't about intelligence or background, it's about behavior. And behavior is something anyone can change. In most fields, expertise beats the amateur. With money, behavior beats brilliance every time. I've seen people with no degree, no advantages, just patience and discipline, build stable lives. And I've seen people with elite jobs and education go broke. The difference wasn't knowledge, it was habits. This isn't complicated. Spend less than you earn, save the difference. Be patient. That's it. It's not easy, but it's simple and fully within your control. A huge part of why money feels so hard today is comparison. Your comparison group used to be your neighborhood. Now it's an algorithm. Every time you open social media, you're shown people who appear richer, happier, more successful. Expectations spiral, and when expectations rise faster than reality, stress is guaranteed. Happiness is the gap between expectations and reality. The wider that gap, the worse you feel. Many people aren't actually struggling because of income alone, but because spending has grown to match an identity instead of a budget. Nicer apartments, more travel, more upgrades, not because they fit reality, but because they fit who people think they're supposed to be. There's no shame in that. Almost everyone goes through it. The moment you recognize it is the moment you regain control. Money feels like an easy goal because it's measurable. It's easier than asking harder questions like, what does a good life actually look like for me? Without clarity, people default to thinking more money will fix everything. But money can solve practical problems. It won't fix the deeper emotional gaps people try to fill with spending. Real financial success isn't private jets or mansions. For most people, it's stable housing, an emergency cushion, the ability to retire with dignity, and time with the people they love. Money is meant to support your life, not rank you against others. Most spending falls into one of two categories: money that genuinely improves your life, or money spent to impress people who aren't paying attention anyway. Once you see that, your behavior starts to change. People don't admire you the way you think they do. They admire objects because they imagine themselves owning them. Your family and friends don't care about your stuff. They care about your presence. Every dollar you save is a piece of your future you own. Saving isn't delaying happiness, it's buying independence. Even small amounts matter. Independence isn't built all at once, it's built $1 at a time. The real flex isn't cars or clothes, it's independence, the ability to choose how you spend your time. And you don't need extreme wealth to have that. Some people with very little are completely free. Some people with enormous wealth are trapped by expectations. Investing works the same way. Success has little to do with brilliance and everything to do with patience. Compound growth rewards time, not talent.
If you can be average for a very long time, you can achieve extraordinary results. The price of investing isn't fees, it's uncertainty. That discomfort is what you're paid for. Being rich means you can buy things. Being wealthy means you don't need to. Wealth is the money you're not spending. It's savings, it's resilience, it's peace of mind. Independence exists on a spectrum. Saving $20 may feel pointless, but that $20 is control. It's a better night's sleep. It's protection against uncertainty. Treat saving like a non-negotiable expense. Most financial stress doesn't come from money itself. It comes from expectations handed to you by society, family, and comparison. When expectations are managed, even modest income can support a deeply fulfilling life. Enough is often better than more. Wanting less can improve your life just as much as earning more. The goal isn't to kill ambition, it's to combine aspiration with appreciation. If you feel behind, you're not stuck. Comparison is a habit. Overspending is a habit. Ignorance is a habit, and habits can be changed. Money works best as a tool to support a good life. Where it becomes dangerous is when it turns into a scoreboard, where net worth becomes self-worth. If there's one thing to remember, it's this. People aren't thinking about you nearly as much as you think they are. Once you let go of comparison, expectations settle, and that's where contentment begins. Type, "I choose independence," and mark the moment you stop consuming and start committing. Only you decide how limitless you are.